Taiwan. I'm Ethan Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's central bank has decided to keep its current interest rate of 2%. The move comes after the U.S. Fed announced its first interest rate cut in 4 years. This is the second time in a row Taiwan's central bank has decided to leave rates unchanged after an unexpected rise in March. An acrobatic troupe in Taiwan has been helping people with developmental disabilities find their role in society and explore their potential through art and work. Irene Ling takes a look.
上车预备，1、2、3，一条线哦，一条线。
Kicking off with a firm thrust. These unicyclers in blue uniforms are members of the new Heart Theater troupe. Eagle is the oldest. He turned 28 this year, but doctors say he has the brain of a 13-year-old due to developmental disability. He's been training on the unicycle for 7 years.
单轮车比较辛苦，因为有些动作很难练。单轮车比较靠腰，而且要很好的平衡感。
Parents of some younger members with autism and ADHD are beginning to see changes in how their kids behave.
中正纪念堂去表演，然后就有小女生跑来问我说，她想去跟小花拍照，可不可以？小花竟然答应说要跟那个小女生拍照，很出乎我意料，改变很多。
今天要干嘛？要做家事、洗碗那一些，他会更专心说，什么事情要赶快做，他会去了解这个。
The troupe has taken part in several competitions to show off their progress after months and years of practice. At his first talent contest, Eagle placed second in the physical category, impressing the audience and the judges.
就是在台上，即便有那么一点点的失误，他不疾不徐的跟观众说：“我要再一次。”我觉得那个瞬间让我们看见，就是一种生命的一个韧性啊。
Despite their innate challenges, there are some gifted acrobats in the troupe. With a little bit of training and love, founder and coach Wang Guanghua says these diamonds in the rough will shine and be capable of playing a full role in society.
能力再差的，你就是用时间换取空间，他一定会的。尤其是自闭症的孩子，他天生平衡感就比正常人还好，他们的单轮车技术比我还好。我就想要证明给所有的家长看，是可以工作，只要我们大家齐心努力。
People with disabilities are often excluded from the workforce and social circles due to physical and mental impediments. But the performers from New Heart Theater Troupe are living examples of how dedication and support can make the seemingly impossible come true. Ryan Wu and Irene Lin for TaiwanPlus.
For decades, Vietnamese women have sought better lives by finding a Taiwanese husband and living abroad. But in the face of financial and marital problems, some couples have been sending their children back to Vietnam. Tristan reports.
Along the Mekong River in southwestern Vietnam sits Tan Loc, a 3,200-hectare island that's home to over 29,000 people. Once known as the Sweet Island for its exports of sugarcane, it's now come to bear a different name, Taiwan Island, as many women here marry Taiwanese men in the hopes of a better life.
Đấy thì chính cái thời gian đó là con gái lấy chồng nước ngoài mà nhất là Đài Loan là rất nhiều. Bị suy sụp, bị phá sản cho nên cái nguồn mà thu nhập nó không còn nữa. Rồi có một số gia đình bị phá sản, bị lâm nợ, cho nên mấy cái cô gái mà lấy chồng nước ngoài đó là nhằm mục đích cũng như là giải quyết cái đời sống là cũng như là cái cứu tinh cho gia đình vậy đó.
These marriages have helped change the island, with many residents now able to afford brick homes instead of the previous thatch roof shacks with money from foreign in-laws. Over the years, rates of overseas marriages in Vietnam have also been boosted by online matchmaking services. But not all these unions end happily. Some Vietnamese women living in Taiwan with their husbands face financial and marital problems, with some forced to send their children back home. Middle schooler Chen was brought back to Tan Loc from Taiwan by her parents to be raised instead by her grandparents. She's one of what's believed to be over 1,000 unregistered children sent from overseas back to the Southeast Asian country.
我想要回台湾去上学，我很想爸爸妈妈、姐姐。
As a Taiwanese citizen, Chen cannot be naturalized as Vietnamese, nor can she officially enroll at the local school, leaving her in legal limbo and deprived of a formal education.
Có cái đó cũng có nhiều lắm. Cái đó là nó chiếm khoảng có chừng chưa có đánh giá nha, chưa có ai thống kê nhưng mà nó chiếm khoảng 20-30%.
Tan Loc may seem like a different place to what it once was, economically lifted by its women who crossed borders for a better life. But many of those who left have sent their children back to grow up without them, only to have them also learn what it's like to dream of life beyond the Mekong Delta. Eason Pan and Joyce Sen for TaiwanPlus.
Researchers studying glaciers in Central Asia are reporting some chilling results. They're warning that glacial melt means unprecedented amounts of water collecting in the mountains that could engulf the people living below them. Glaciers reports.
After a 6-hour trek up into the 4-kilometer high peaks of northern Kyrgyzstan, glaciologist Galbara Omarova uses specialized tools to check the health of the glacier beneath her feet.
Реки называются абляционные реки, которые измеряют таяние ледников в этом сезоне, на сколько сантиметров ледник растаял. Но когда мы устанавливали, ледник был где-то вот здесь, да?
The Tian Shan mountain range, which stretches from western China through Central Asia, is home to thousands of ancient glaciers. But in recent years, researchers like Omarova have watched as climate change rapidly eats away at them.
Увеличивается, и последние наши измерения показывают, что ледник уменьшается в длине, в массе, в объеме, да, и мы в сентябре будем снимать GPS-съемку, проводить измерения. Но сейчас вот по нашим последним данным в каждый год ледник отступает на 16 метров назад.
Omarova says this particular glacier has retreated by almost a kilometer since the 1960s, and that it's just one of thousands affected. One report by the Eurasian Development Bank estimates that up to 30% of glaciers in the mountains of Central Asia have melted away in the last 60 years. And with 2024 expected to be the hottest year on record, the problem is growing exponentially. Glacial melting impacts more than just the breathtaking natural scenery of Central Asia. The massive amounts of water they release can be deadly. Further down the mountains, scientist Sergei Yurikin explains the risks for those who live close to the glaciers.
С тем, что в верховьях этой долины ледники при отступлении образуют морено-ледниковые комплексы. На их поверхности формируются озера, скопления воды, которые не имеют устойчивой плотины. Эти плотины прорывают, и вся вот эта масса воды устремляется вниз, в долину, захватывая вот этот обломочный материал, и все это выносится в долину Аларча, а потом дальше.
Sergei's brother Pavel has been installing devices that could give residents a few extra moments to escape in the event of a disaster.
Вот в случае большой воды, значит, сигнал этот проходит через эти приборы и поступает на телефоны людей, которые будут оповещать отдыхающих об аварийной ситуации. Вот такие.
Glaciers are important for food and water security in Central Asia. And as Kyrgyzstan is already one of the poorest countries in the region, resources are particularly scarce. Researchers like Omarova hope that her government can introduce laws to help protect the country's glaciers before they come down from the mountains to their doorstep. Justin Wu and Rhys Ayres for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally, the UK's Chester Zoo has welcomed a rare mountain bongo calf to the world. It's only the second of its kind to be born there in the last 15 years. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care, and I'll see you next time.